Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is Chooks and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start tonight's show. Alright, so I hope so activity happened today. Manchester United versus Fulham. We then play 1-1. So our former player Emile Smith Rowe was the one that equalized for Fulham. Why am I bringing this story up? You know how they take the troll Victor Yokere, say Benjamin Sesko is Sesko. Sesko, they play very, very well. Look at the statistics of Benjamin Sesko when he comes inside the game about 38 minutes to go. Guy, no shots, no goals, no assists, no dribbles, no key passes, no long balls, no ground balls won. Everything he lost them. You get, man, you don't win. They don't win one. I say win. They don't draw one, and they don't lose one. Get, so they're there for 16th position. Everybody now they laugh them. Get, this is the same Manchester United. We won't kill Arsenal for the first match. Oh. Now they don't jump Fulham now. See how they are struggling. And that is the way it has always been. When people face Arsenal like this, they will come outside like saying a battle, like saying a war. But when they meet other small teams, they no go fit come outside and play the normal way. So just quite unfortunate. Now, away from that, so Thierry Henry actually sent a message to Eberechi we Arsenal just signed. So you're gonna let the guy know say, see, I know so you don't pay wey be say you define how you go take join Arsenal. First off, before the Henry message, Eberechi was there with Ian Wright. So they come dey discuss, Ian Wright come say fine, I know say you don't tell me you wan join Arsenal, come say who be your idol? Get you come talk say idol na Thierry Henry. So Ian Wright come say okay, I have a message from him. So you can bring your phone. So make ability is a press play. As I press the play, the message starts to the play. Thierry Henry come dey follow and talk. Now I forget this particular screenshot. So you go to tell am say you don't come Arsenal. Before a dream, you wanted to come. You've been dreaming that one day you will play and represent the Arsenal. Now your dream is a reality. You are playing for Arsenal now. So ensure that you make it count. When Harry talk that thing, the camera just pan go where you are right. They look at the subtitles, we see when see now we see don't they here, you have to make it count. Ability itself, he was starstruck. Like the way when Henry talk all those things, you just say, wow, like you don't know what's in good. Because they tell you and right, say, oh my, this guy will follow me talk. He statue there outside. Ah God, you won't understand, you get. So he was taking everything all in, soaking it all in, the emotion and everything. You see this ability easy. This guy really injured like Eucharist. Saying there for Arsenal today, in fights to come here. Because from what we call the like some kind clarity, oh, they get today, where I go still show now. He really fought to be here. You get. And the company like saying according to him, he said that the prayer with Mama talk, even when they don't when Arsenal push am when they're like 13 years old, easy because ability is a when they talk say when they for Emirates Stadium that year. E get one particular seat wey im dey sit down. So anytime when you follow Crystal Palace come play for the Emirates Stadium, im dey always look that seat. That seat dey give am motivation say one day sef you go follow come outside of the dugout representing Arsenal. Fans go dey chant your name, you get. So in fact, when you read this particular report, you can find it on the Arsenal website. So reflecting on the sparks back to what Eberechi said, I remember the day I got released. My mom said the prayer that this reverse would happen. For me, this is a realization of a prayer that we prayed for. This is deeper than anyone can understand. I can see God's hands in it. So I know it's meant to be. I still haven't fully processed everything. I'm just floating right now. I'll go home, go over everything, speak with people, and then I'll start to settle in. But I know that this thing is, so I know what this thing is. I know what it means. I know where we've come from as a family. Because when I start pushing, I'm not letting me no worry. Say for future, now I start go come carry on, me no fear again. Say I can only thank God for the opportunity to be here, to be playing and to be recognized in this type of manner. For me, this is what I wanted to do. The club is in me. It's part of me. And I just feel so blessed. That just gives me more energy to keep pushing and keep working. Then finally, instead to play for Arsenal, I know what it means. Yes, it's a privilege and an honor. and a honor, because I know the names that have won the shirt. This number 10 shirt to then given. The names that have won these shirts before me. I see this opportunity as something that's like a blessing. So just to be able to be here, I'm going to give, oh more. This is like an emotional speech. I'm going to give everything. I have to pay back this type of respect. I've walked out at the Emirates Stadium before, but not as an Arsenal player. So to be on the other side, wearing the number 10, if you were to ask me where I want to be at this stage, this is it that he wants to be at Arsenal. When you hear players with Arsenal signs speak like this, it only means one thing. That player will wear that badge, represent that badge, die for that badge, snare anybody, buy anybody for that badge, fight, blood, tears, sweat, everything for that badge. Baba, I can't wait to Liverpool. I can't wait to, I tell you, Liverpool. No worry. Now we go unleash this venom. Now go use am first turn. So we'll see how it will be on that day. I can't wait for that match. Now, away from this. So Talk Sports, not just Talk Sport this time around, Talk Sports, BBC Sport, The Sun, so many other people. They could let us know, say, Mikel Arteta now don't get like huge boosts after Bukayo Saka and Odegaard were forced off with injury. Yes. So the news will come here now be say the injury will happen to Bukayo Saka and Odegaard. Say, they as serious as we've been think. Because when you look at the BBC Sport reports, Arsenal gets Saka and Odegaard injury boosts. So when you read the entirety of the report, you will see Arsenal have been given a boost after scans on Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard suggested that neither of these two players have suffered a long-term injury, despite both of them being substituted early in the Gunners' 5-0 win against Leeds United. However, they don't know whether the two players go miss this Liverpool match. They don't know yet. But the good news, the early prognosis is showing that the injury no be something we say we go fear again, because initially you see all the other say 4 to 6 weeks. This and that one say no go be like that. Highest if they miss Liverpool match, then international break go dey like 2 weeks. So if you calculate them from now to Liverpool match and international, we are talking about 3 weeks. So coming back, everywhere good. Yes, they believe say by coming back, Kaiva has gone D, Saka go run D100, Odegaard go run D100. But normally I expect Odegaard to play Liverpool, because Odegaard na just shoulder, I don't be saying shoulder break or dislocate, get na just pain from the way we land. So if physiotherapists can still work on that place, get carry deep heat or bring them buy a boniki from Nigeria, import and go there, massage that place, or I go testify. Go testify, any 10 person. So I was expecting that to be okay. So I don't get any major issue. Okay, I think that I've taken this Talk Sports story. Let's move on. Now, Jakub Kiwior is closing in on an Arsenal exit on a loan with an obligation to buy. Now, the club will want trigger this thing. Now, FC Porto. So FC Porto say yes, they're really interested. In fact, they are discussing with Arsenal. It's very close. Okay, so the expectation is that before the transfer window will end, Kiwior will come out. If you watch, I think I know really they involve Kiwior for what they do. They just free my guy. You get me, just chill. They don't want you to say they can't play and he can't get one injury, no can't leave again. Because man, I no lie for you, Mosquera will get more playing time because Kiwior is now exiting there now. That's why they use Mosquera. You get. So the expectation is that we leave and we thank him for everything we know for that kind of fighter, that kind of warrior. You get. So it's time for him to leave. Soldier go, soldier come, barracks remain. Now, Gunners blog, will be the Arsenal arm of the Athletic. Could let us know, say, Arsenal had discussed a number of options to replace Kai Havertz. They toyed with the idea of signing number 9, but they knew that if they sign a new number 9, if Kai Havertz can't recover, we will get congestion. That number 9 position will be congested because you have Gyökeres as number 1, Kai Havertz as number 2, whoever they're going to sign as number 3, Eberechi that will also recover as number 4. You get, so how many minutes each person won't play? So that's why I can say, okay, instead of buying a new number 9, let us go for Eberechi. Let us go for a winger. For that winger, they're still reason Eberechi, they're reason Rodrigo, but at the end of the day, Eberechi won the order of the day. Yes, so That's why I see say they go carry Eberechi come and they don't bring a direct replacement for this guy. But because if you cast your mind back, I asked the question. That time we have us get injured. I was like, how number 9 go get injury? You can't go sign number 10 or possibly play left wing. Like, make it make sense. Yes, but now we can't get clarity because Kai Havertz wetin do and no be really that serious, no be long-term injury. So he's going to come back, and besides, you already guess original number 9. Kai Havertz is the second name in the pecking order of number 9s. No be say na him be the first name. If say na him be first name now, go enter market, go find person. But based on is the second name, so we no really they take am that serious. So now the explanation we they give. Now for the interview, that interview, I need to watch. I'm gonna the snippets, just small version of the interview. Me, I really watch the interview between Ian Wright and Eberechi. Now Eberechi say, "In mama keep all those jersey when they wear for Arsenal those days when they 3 years old, when they 5 years old, when they portion when they 13 years old." All the jersey when the wear go Arsenal, in mama keep am till today. He can't bring all of them out the show and right. See this one, the time where I did this age, when I did so place. See this one, that yeah right. Don't say right. Yeah right. Say forget this your move to Arsenal and destiny. It was meant to be because your mom see no she be what they talk say. It looks like the mom is an Arsenal fan. And maybe the father too is an Arsenal fan, because for them to keep all this, these are relics. For them to keep all these things for the future. See, they keep in mind, say one day you will stew, you will play for your dream club. You get so well. It is what it is, and finally is playing for Arsenal. Now, away from that, now Liverpool, in their desperation to sign Alexander Isak, they don't offer Federico Chiesa to Newcastle. Say, okay, we would like to sign Isak. I mean, I take this one to join them for the money. And in fact, they say AC Milan, Atlanta, Inter Milan, Napoli, Roma, and Fulham are all interested in Federico Chiesa, but Liverpool have already offered Chiesa to Newcastle as part of a deal for Alexander Isak, according to Court of Side. Now, whether now just talk, then say, abi they don already offer am officially, because for me I think it is just unofficial. The way they take mention that and say 120 million dey ground o, now go let us come bid for this guy, we ready. Just like I didn't talk that time. So they don't talk say okay, they want add Federico Chiesa. The question becomes, shey Newcastle go accept? Because the body language of Newcastle is that we are not selling. You get? In fact, Newcastle go prefer make the window close today. Say we are not selling, and there's nothing you can't compel us to sell our player to you. And me say by the end, they watch out the last fight will happen before the transfer window will close. Now, this picture, I saw it all over social media. This now Victor Gyökeres papa. You get Stefan. Now the man name. So in the for the Emirates Stadium yesterday, when Gyökeres scored it's called a brace. It's called 2 goals. So he was very, very proud of his son. This now the man that year when they talk saying they cry, say Arsenal no want 3 guys in Pikin, where all those Korea, the Maha, Ebola, where they give us Bobo. Say the man they cry, this and that one. The fire propaganda up and down. All right, I saw this report today and it came to me as a shock. I remember when at the time I talked, say Eberechi actually forced to be here. Now, did you know that Eberechi was lobbying England teammates at Arsenal to push Arsenal for him to come and get him for his arrival? Who be the England teammates? Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke, Ben White. This na a fellow England teammates who they play for Arsenal. So you don't follow them talk say, may I go tell Ateta say, I go like to come join you now. You get the gist now. I would like to come join. Are they interested? It is my destiny to play for Arsenal. Arsenal is my, just like as you can say, Arsenal not in my dream. Instead of talk and say Arsenal not in my dream. And remember say, what we hear, I think it was 2 days ago, somebody broke the news that Eberechi spoke to Ateta and I didn't ring Ateta caller. Maybe, though this one I want to talk now, nobody will tell the report, but me just calculate on my head, say, I think the lobby, they follow Saka, White, the Rice, they talk, say, men follow Ateta to someone join them. You go don't tell them, say, I beg, let me call Ateta number, because I ain't take Ateta number with the same call. And then these guys now, they will give and say, okay, I take Kochi number, call and say, good morning, sir, please, I dey here. I would like to come play for Arsenal. See my history. Yes. So I think myself come this in town county. This is a lifetime opportunity. They can run out. So probably that's what they take run the deal, and I'm actually very, very happy for him. In fact, if you watch the behind the scenes, way in with Ian Wright, where they shoot that in welcome video and shoot the interview, Ian Wright just the joy, just the so happy, basking in the euphoria of this player. Like right, no fit contain him joy. Say this guy they play for us. In fact, he say thank God say everybody don't know how the matter be, because Ian Wright say, I'm so tired of telling people when they are asking me, is Eberechi going to join Arsenal? Right, I say I don't know, but deep down I knew. You get, which means before even Arsenal announce this thing, Eberechi, because Eberechi and Ian Wright get good relationship. Eberechi go don tell Ian Wright say Baba dey go Arsenal. In fact, there was a media house that broke one story that Eberechi told all his friends and family that he will join Arsenal. I don't remember the name of it. I know that I remember when I break that story. There was a media house that said it. Where Eberechi say, like Yokere say, na Arsenal go end up at J. You get. So Ian Wright can say, thank God. They'll say, anybody ask me, I go say, I don't know. But internally, I know say done and dusted at J. So we are just very happy for the player. Say at least he realize in dream. In fact, when they hear from the Gunners blog say, originally, Arsenal were looking at Eberechi as a player that will play centrally, play as number 10. But now they are considering using him on the left. His presence in the squad also liberates the likes of Leandro Trossard, Mikel Merino to fill in for Kai Havertz if need be. Which means, for example, now we say Kai Havertz don't get injury, say he never come back. Then Merino will step up and become the second name in the pecking order of number 9. Trossard will even step up and become the third name in the pecking order of number 9. This goes to show you the level of versatility where our players get. You get, because it's going to be very, very key and help us. Attacking wise, going forward, we are filled with so much options. We are blessed with talents. You get. So look at Max Doman. You get. Look at Itewaneri. Look at Eberechi. Even if Odegaard don't tire 60-something minutes, we still bring out, throw in Eberechi. Like, God just bless us with so much options. Imagine we had this type of options last season. Just imagine it for a second, that we had this type of options last season. What if it happen? I don't really know. You get, but we can't come and be rolling back the hands of time. You get, we know if you do them. So they happen. Now, we come here say on Wednesday, Tottenham Hotspur submitted an offer for Eberechi, which exceeded what Crystal Palace were looking for, and allowed him to play on Thursday. However, they never heard back from Crystal Palace again. Now, within a few hours, Crystal Palace struck a deal with Arsenal for Eberechi, which is why even Mikel Arteta talking for the press conference yesterday say the signing of Eberechi was the fastest transfer signing he has ever witnessed. It's happened too fast. Nobody saw it coming. Now, why did this happen? It was both the player and the club's preference. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular, because them not to expand that, because I did more research and read more about it, they say the negotiation between Crystal Palace and Tottenham Hotspur was a bit tough. It was hectic. Palace not really they happy. And Tottenham Hotspur really price. Spurs had so much time to strike this deal, to run them. It's just a delay. They price them like saying like crayfish. They price them until the final day where they can't run them. Kavas already getting on injury. They don't agree. That blessing that Kavas injury, now trigger Spurs. Because Spurs don't get that idea. Say, they don't get that OT. Say, Arsenal will enter this deal to call carry more. So as they run them, the Eberechi himself can't ring Arsenal. But Arsenal don't know now. Can't ring Arsenal say, final opportunity, final chance, last chance. Now one sign me, I mean, I don't sign me. That was why Arsenal triggered it. In fact, our vice chairman, Tim Lewis, with the chairman of Crystal Palace and Steve Parish, they have good relationship. So immediately Eberechi called Arteta liaised with Andrea Beretta. Beretta called the vice chairman. The chairman called the chairman of Crystal Palace. Say, Alpha, she been at 68 million and fine. Yeah, we'll give her 67.5 more, run everything. That's why everything just get the player. Sports gonna cry. Let's the Sports say, well, anybody that cannot come and play for our badge, we don't want you. Yeah, so that they won't excuse me that. Now away from that drama. Did you know that Arsenal have failed to win a single league penalty at the Emirates Stadium last season. The whole matches we play last season, I think 18 matches in the league, I be 19 matches. We no get one penalty. One. I don't know these statistics, so I just say am today when I dey do research. I say, So that's why this penalty wey Max Doman give us yesterday, because they talk say this penalty na the first one since May 2024 wey the guy get penalty at the Emirates Stadium. Even though we had 763 touches in the opposition box, we had situations where we could have gotten a penalty, but they say no, e no dey worthy enough to be a penalty. Now, this Max Doman, I no go lie for you, this guy will give us a lot of penalty because of the slick way he plays. He has a quick feet, not just Max Doman, Victor Gyökeres. I believe say these two players go chop penalty, now we go run. Now the way me I dey see am, but we'll just watch now. Now, away from that, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors, Moby Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646 42234, and they're located at number 7 Ekenwo Road of Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. Till I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and now get out. All right, guys. Bye.